Thank you very much, Sam. My name is Majid, as everybody already knows. Jinja municipality was one of the 5 municipalities that benefited from the CA country program, the SUPU program. And the focus for us was strengthening capacity and resources available to the urban poor, hence enabling them to enter into development partnerships with the local government. 2, to strengthen the capacity of the local government to inclusively plan and manage urban growth. And 3, support national and policy dialogue to promote pro-urban poor systematic changes. At this point, I would like to thank the government of Uganda, Cities Alliance, and Slum Dwellers International for the support extended to Jinja municipality and indeed to the other municipalities of Uganda that benefited from the program. I would like to share a few experiences and some of the key lessons we've learned. The SUPU program introduced stakeholders in Jinja to a new approach to urban management, where all stakeholders had to get engaged in contributing to the development of their town. We have witnessed a paradigm shift where communities are no longer being seen as mere beneficiaries, but real stakeholders and champions of change in our city. The slum dwellers have been mobilized in saving groups and settlement-level forums where they meet and share development ideas for their settlements. Through the community enumerations, profiling and mapping, the communities and the municipal authorities have understood the challenges and prioritized the needs. And through the municipal development program, we are working together to promote inclusion in our city. The MDF is a platform that has enhanced broad-based consultations, offering stakeholders an opportunity to contribute to the planning process, development of planning policies, planning concepts, as well as facilitating access to information and assessment of experience. The MDF program has been in existence in Jinja for the last 6 years, and it has brought the community closer to the leadership of the municipality. Furthermore, the forum has helped the municipality to understand more about the community needs and challenges since they are freely discussed with the stakeholders. The beauty of the forum is that it is not only a platform for presenting issues, but stakeholders jointly develop alternatives for challenges as well. Key outcomes of the Cities Alliance approach to programming has been like this. 1, there's been a contribution to participatory governance due to the existence of municipal development program as a platform for transparency and accountability. Consequently, the relationship between the urban communities and leadership of the municipality has been improved, and there is close contact because of the existence of the MDFs. 2, there's been empowerment of communities in the municipality through involving communities in needs assessment and prioritization, project identification, and also implementation. And 3, the communities were equipped with the skills in procurement, since the model used in implementing SUPU projects was one that had communities handle the entire process, right from identification, procurement, and monitoring of project implementation. The community contracting process has also improved in Jinja and in the other towns, and where we are now getting value for money, community ownership, and sustainability interventions. Through the SUPU projects, small infrastructure needs have been addressed. In Jinja alone, a total of 26 projects have been implemented in our area, in the areas of energy, water, sanitation, roads, community centers, health centers, among others. So we've really seen a real fundamental change in Jinja as a result of this program intervention. There's also been monitoring of projects under the implementation has been relatively easy since the community is involved in the planning process. They understand that the project is their own, they own the projects, and that the project is aiming at addressing the needs of the community. The urban poor have a right to stay in their city. This is another lesson that people have learned, and we've also learned. The program approach has made stakeholders appreciate the fact that we can't do away with the urban poor, and we cannot do away with the slums, but we can instead plan together, improve on the infrastructure, improve the settlements, and also engage them in the planning of the cities. Julian, when he was concluding, he talked about one of the unanswered questions, and that was about unemployment in the slums. Of course, since yesterday, we've heard a lot about rural to urban immigration. We've heard a lot about youth, urban poor, and of course, education, education, education. Through dialogue with the CA Alliance program, with the Citizens Alliance program, through dialogue, we have also learned that education per se is not sufficient to create employment. In Uganda, we have a lot of graduates that are not employed. And of course, in the slums, the situation is dire because there you have a minimum number of people that are educated, well-educated, and a very small number of graduates. So what has the program taught us? The program has taught us that we need to refocus, we need to change the focus of our education system from theoretical subjects to practical subjects. And we've realized that reskilling the youth, training them in vocational skills, equipping them with the skills that make them job creators as opposed to job seekers will go a long way in creating the employment that Julian you are talking about. So what we're doing in Jinja is that we're teaching them things like carpentry, plumbing, metal fabrication, motor mechanics, electrical wiring, so that instead of being job seekers, instead of looking at the government to provide employment for them, they can actually go out there and do and create jobs for themselves. Thank you very much. We should note that the resilience of a rapidly urbanizing city like Jinja and other towns in Uganda is wholly dependent on the resilience of the citizens and their capacities to understand the vulnerability of the ecosystems in the environment and the capacity to protect them. We therefore need to significantly invest in the processes that build institutional capacities of our towns to be able to effectively manage the urbanization and to be future-proofed. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much.